guys, so how I start out each and every day here in the snake room is I like to go through all of the rats and mice and feed and water everybody, make sure that everybody's topped off on the water and everybody's good on food. So here we go. Good deal. So it looks like everybody was pretty much topped off. I just had to do a few cages here and there, fill up some water bottles, add a little bit of food to top everybody off. So now what we do every day here at B&T's Radical Boas and Pythons is we try to handle our snakes every single day, other than the day after they eat and the day of them eating. And that's because we want them to have time to digest that food properly and in a timely manner. So now I'm going to go through every cage, pull out every single snake I have, and handle it. Here we go. This boy is getting so big on me. He's pushing a good, I'd say 5.5 to 6 foot right now. I'm actually gonna weigh him pretty soon just to see how big that they're getting. I'm sure I'd say he's a good 4 to 5 pounds right now. He's doing really good. Anyways, just want to handle him for just a minute here and keep him in touch with me. And I'll go ahead and put him back in the cage and get a next one. Here's another big girl. This is my female normal 100% het for VPI T positive albino and Anery type 1. She is probably the biggest one I have. This is my wife's favorite snake here. We love her to death. She's a sweetheart. Hey, baby girl. Where you going? Huh? Where you going? Come here. Come here. She is squeezy. She's getting bigger now, and she's getting pretty squeezy on me, as a boa constrictor does. You know, they're pretty squeezy. But she's a sweetheart. I love her to death. Going to the next one. All right, and here we got our male VPI Sunglow. He's getting pretty big too. All of these guys are growing so fast and so big, and I love it. He's an absolute sweetheart. All of them are pretty sweet once you have them out. There's just a couple of them I don't trust, and they don't trust me, but we're still working on that. This guy has gained some size big time in the past year. He's gonna make some absolutely beautiful babies. Oh, I know, you want to go back home. Okay. But anyways, moving on to the next one. And this next one, guys, I'm going to have to use a hook only because she is very cage aggressive. Once you have her out of the cage, she's honestly not too bad. Alright, here we go. This is our lipstick sun glow boa. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She's very, I don't know, she's very cage aggressive. Other than that, she's honestly not too bad. She has also gained a lot of size this year, as you can tell. She's almost as big as my itty bitty muscular arms here. But yes, she is beautiful, beautiful girl. This is probably one of the prettiest boas that I have. I just love the colorations, especially in her tail. I love this tail. Look at that tail. It's just so pretty, guys. She is whistling in my ear over here. Hey, Groovy. Hey, Mama. But she's gonna make some beautiful, beautiful babies for us, I hope, in the coming couple of years. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put her back, and I'm gonna show you her mate that I will be pairing her with in just a second. Oh. All right, and here we have our Sun Glow Jungle, possible hit for VPI. Not real sure on that, if he is or not, but we're gonna try to prove him out with some future litters. This boy is very, very testing. He has also grown quite a bit in the past year, but he will test you beyond means. He is very flighty. I love him to death. He's beautiful, but he doesn't really trust me, and quite honestly, I don't really trust him a lot. I've been nailed by him twice in the past, and buddy, when he gives a bite, he gives a bite. But I try my best to handle him every day, just to, you know, let him know that it's okay to be handled by humans all the time. Look how fat he is, man. He's getting so big. I love it. Anyways, moving on to the last boa I have. All right, guys. Whew, she was kind of hard to get out. She was hid up under the bedding and everything else. Had to dig her out. But this is our female Motley, 100% het for Call Albino and possible jungle. I'm not really sure what I will be breeding her with, which male that I'm going to breed her with yet. I gotta think about that and plan it out, but I've got plenty of time to plan this one out. She's only about 2 years old right now, so I've got 2 to 3 years to figure that out, exactly what I'm gonna breed her with. She also has gained quite a bit of size within this last year. These guys are feeding every 2 weeks right now. I'm thinking about taking the bigger boas down to once a month, just because they're kind of losing that square body that you want in a boa, and they're getting a little bit on the heavy side. So I'm thinking about taking them down to once a month. But this girl will stay on every 2 weeks for just probably about another year or so. So anyways, guys, now we're going to move on to the blood pythons and the start of the Burmese pythons. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we have the beautiful, beautiful female T-positive albino matrix blood python. This girl is pounding down rats every week, once a week. I pretty much have all of my bloods except for one on every week feedings. They eat absolutely great, all of them do. This girl is the one who tagged me right there on the wrist, or on the hand, excuse me, yesterday actually. Yeah, she gave me a little blood, but that's okay. It was totally my fault. I put my hand down in the cage without actually rubbing her with the hook. These guys are hook trained, which means I rub them on the head with a hook just a little bit so that they know that it's not time to eat. And it actually works very, very well. A lot of people have trouble with their blood pythons. They are very, very aggressive at times. I honestly have never had that issue, and I honestly believe that it is because I try and handle these guys every single day, unless it is the day of feeding or the day after feeding. Anyways, this girl is growing quite a bit as well. I'm going to make a video of me weighing all the snakes again. I did it once already, but I'm going to do like an update one again here pretty soon. This girl is so pretty. I love her to death. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Alright guys, and here is my very, very dirty this guy roots around all the time in his cage and just makes a big mess of it all the time. He's getting so big. This is my male T-positive albino blood python. He will be breeding with the T-positive albino matrix in just a few years after they get nice and beefed up. Another thing about blood pythons I want to share with you is that blood pythons like their whole entire body to be held. They don't like to feel like that they are not on the ground, as this is a ground dwelling species. So it's always good to try to hold their body weight as much as you can. Anyways, this guy has grown tremendously in the past couple of years here, and he is an absolute sweetheart. I love him to death. He's my boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're my boy. I love him. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put him back and show you the golden eyes. Alright, and here we have our female, our male goldeneye blood python. He is actually about to shed. You can see he's really kind of dulled out there on the backside. A little bit on the front, but not a whole lot. He has grown so much. This guy is pounding down rats every week as well. Super tame little guy. I love these snakes to death, man. They're absolutely beautiful, beautiful creatures. And I cannot wait to breed him to the female goldeneye in hopes to get some magpies. And then in the future, we may think about breeding a goldeneye to a T positive and see what kind of beautiful snakes we get out of that. Anyways, moving on to the female. Here we got our female goldeneye blood python, and she looks like she's about to tag me just any second now. She is PO'd, buddy. Not sure why, but she is. Calm down, baby girl. It's okay. I got you. She is also super, super dirty. These guys make such big messes in their cages, man. I can't stand it. Look, it's all in the water and everything. It's ridiculous. Now I gotta clean that out after I do the video and everything here. There you go. Now you're calming down. It's okay. I know you're so upset for some reason. Anyways, this is the beautiful female. She is dulled out on her head really bad, and I'm not sure why, but whatever, I guess. Anyways, female goldeneye blood. She'll be breeding with the male goldeneye blood in just a few years. Pounding down rats every week. Great eater. All right, now we're going to move on to the Burmese. All right, and here we have Moon. This is our beautiful ivory female Burmese python. She is growing really, really, really good. She is out of quarantine now, as you can see. She is in the rack system, doing great, pounding down weaned rats every week, growing like a fiend. Cannot wait to breed this girl. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to breed her with, if I'm going to buy another snake or if I'm going to breed her with something I have already. I'm just not sure yet. I've got a lot of planning out I got to do. But anyways, Moon is so, so beautiful. She's like a yellowish white, a very white up underneath, and a slight yellow on the top. Beautiful girl. I love her to death. She's a sweetheart. Yes, I love you. I do. Anyways, moving on to the next two Burmese Burmese pythons, not ball pythons. Burmese pythons. All right, so here in these 41 quart tubs here, I have our female and male albino 100% het for granite Burmese pythons. Keep in mind, these are temporary enclosures until I can get some big 8-foot nice enclosures like I have the Boas in, except instead of being 4 foot, they'll be 8 foot long. As these guys get big very fast, and you will see what I mean here in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get out the female right now. here we got the female albino 100% het for granite Burmese python. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful girl. This girl is almost 1 year old. And at 1 year old, she is as big as a 2-year-old motley boa that I just showed you in the last of the boa cages. She is growing super, super fast. I cannot wait for these guys to get like 14 feet, man, 200 plus pounds. It's going to be amazing. These guys are egg layers. They will have anywhere up to 40 to, I would say, at the most 50 to 60 eggs at a time. This girl is pounding down rats, small rats, every week right now. We'll probably start easing her off here in another year or two. She's an absolute sweetheart. So is the male, and I'm going to show you him right now. All right, and here we have the male, albino, 100% het for granite, Burmese python. Also growing very, very well. He's not quite as big as the female, and that's expected because the females are a lot larger than the males anyways, in captivity as well. This guy's also pounding down rats now. Finally pounding down rats and not mice. I had him on mice for the longest time, all because he would not eat a rat to save his life at all. I don't know why. I don't know what the issue was, but now I have finally gotten him on rats, and he is pounding them down once a week, small rat, and we'll start easing him down to every 2 weeks pretty soon. Well, within a year or so ish, you know. Also, another little sweetheart. I love him to death. Yes, I do. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. You wanted to know how it's like in the life of a snake keeper? This is it. Every single day, I work with these animals as much as possible, as much as time allows, I guess you would say. I also feed and water and take care of the rats every single day. I clean them out once a week, and I spot clean these guys every day and thoroughly clean them about once every 2 weeks. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up down in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.